Hello Taurus, welcome to a He Said, She Said reading. This is for the time period October 28th through November 11th, 2018. And welcome, my name is Michelle and this is Richard.
Hello Taurus.
And we're doing special $35 readings for your own He Said, She Said reading. So if you'd like that, you can email me. The email address is gypsyinsights@gmail.com. And I also have my new mid-November readings up, and those are the ones that I do by myself. So if you're interested in that, please go check out the rest of my channel. Alright Taurus, let's get straight into it. From the Oracle of Mystical Moments, you've pulled the card of Eva.
So Eva is about duplicity, deception and caution. Out of the jungle steps a woman, half of her body covered with exotic plants and flowers. A snake wriggles around her neck. The woman presents herself like a sweet fruit to be picked. She offers excitement and novelty, but be careful, her kiss could be as toxic as the bite of a snake. Like a deceitful friend or lover, her unreadable countenance masks her true intentions.
Right, and from the Shapeshifter's Oracle, you've pulled Sacred Beetle Armor, which speaks about having a shield around you. It is about intervention, and it seems like something has made you feel raw and sensitive, perhaps as though several layers of your skin has been peeled back, your nerves exposed. But it is now putting this shield of armor around yourself to protect yourself from any arrows of criticism and malice. It almost like if anyone comes at you here, you're just going to deflect any kind of negativity, especially when it comes to another person here who may have made you feel raw in some way. And I do feel that you may have gotten involved with someone who may have shown a different side to themselves, but ended up being quite malicious or toxic. So let's see where this goes for you, Taurus. I've already meditated on your energy, so I'm going to cut the cards. And let's focus in on the energy of the person that you are thinking of, what they bring to the table when it comes to you, their flaw, how they feel about you, how you feel about them, the strengths between you, the weaknesses between you, the potential for a healthy relationship crossed by any roadblock to that, and the potential outcome. Okay Taurus, let's take a look and see. Their energy is the Five of Cups in reverse.
Right, so their energy is about perhaps coming out of a situation where they were thinking pessimistically, but now they're thinking perhaps not as pessimistically as they used to be.
Yeah, I see this card as acceptance. It is about something ending, of course, but not being kept very long in a place of sadness or grieving. It's very much an eye on the future and future possibilities, these two cups over here, and not looking at what has been spilled. It's very much a forward energy here of someone not looking back. Now what they bring to the table when it comes to you is the Two of Pentacles.
So I guess,
you know, I get the energy here of this person brings to you a chance. Well, I actually get it as a need to balance. I want to have a look at the floor here just to get a better view. The Five of Wands, isn't that interesting? Well,
the floor is conflict.
The floor is conflict, but I think that this energy around this other person, when it comes to you, brings you an opportunity to become more balanced, to cope more than what you have in the past. I see it as potentially something here that has been brought to you or brought into your sphere of influence here in order for you to build a little bit more protective coating around yourself here when it comes to recognizing that not everyone around you may have your best intentions, here, Taurus. Let's see how they're viewing you. The King of Pentacles in reverse.
Alright, so they could be viewing you, as that could be you.
Yeah, I see that as you, Taurus.
Yeah, as an earth sign. And you're in the reverse, which means that you're not embodying all of those great traits of the King of Pentacles in the upright.
You know, I get the sense here that this because this is the person's deep down, what they may not be revealing about how they feel about you. And what I sense here is that they see you as someone who is not able to provide for them what they want, which I think has to do with more material aspects of life.
Right.
Let's see how you're viewing them. The Two of Cups.
Right, so you're viewing them with the possibility of love, but there doesn't really seem to be that possibility here, judging from the other cards.
It looks like you went into this situation wanting a partnership with this person. Unfortunately, the energy that I get around this is that they did not see you as someone that they wanted to go long term with. It seems, and with the floor here of the Five of Wands, it does speak about there may have been a lot of, it doesn't speak about major battles or anything like that. It's more about,
well, I think it's more about internal conflict.
Internal conflict, and I also see it as competition. You know, you see these youths here battling each other. I see it more as competition. This person seemed to, okay, I understand this. What they brought to the table when it came to you here, Taurus, was that they actually had, there was more than one person that they were considering. They were weighing up their options here with the choices. And it was a battle where, you know, they did consider you. I do feel that they did. So if you take comfort in that, Taurus, you can take comfort that they didn't automatically reject you. They did consider you. So but I also get that the very fact that there was competition here didn't work in your favor ultimately. Let's look at the strengths. The Four of Cups in reverse.
As a strength, the Four of Cups in reverse, I guess is...
It speaks to me about being sad after an ending, something not working out, something that you thought was going to perhaps lead to something else. But as a strength here, it does speak about coming out of sadness, depression, emotional withdrawal, being ready to rejoin the world after spending some time contemplating what happened here is what I'm getting. But I do see this as a card of recovery. So I see that there will be recovery, and that will actually be a strong point. The weakness is the Eight of Cups in reverse, which speaks to me about it's taking too long. This should be something that needs to be walked away from, but it hasn't yet. It's a stagnant energy, very much keeping yourself stuck in a situation that you need to move on from, Taurus. And I think it's you, because I think the other person here has moved on. They're no longer in this place. They're focused on their future. You're still here though, and I see that. And this is the floor. You need to change the Eight of Cups around and walk away from what is not going to be emotionally fulfilling for you. Leave it behind. And I think only then will this strength come into place here, where you can leave behind the withdrawal, the feeling of sadness, isolation, or perhaps for some of you maybe even some depression about the end of a relationship here. Remember, it's all about someone here who came in with it was a very tempting surface structure, but underneath was quite different. And it's about this whole reason for this is in order for you to build that shield around yourself, not to shut people out completely, but it's just a protective armor here so that this no longer hurts you. And I hope that is coming across here, Taurus. Let's look at the potential. We've got the Seven of Wands in reverse. The roadblock is death in reverse. I mean, it can't get any clearer, Taurus, that this is something that needs to be given up on. You've clung on to something here that needs to end. You know, with death in reverse, it's all about resisting the transformation, resisting the change, resisting an ending.
Well, what's the Seven of Swords?
The Seven of Wands in reverse.
Seven of Wands.
Seven of Wands in reverse is all about giving up the battle.
Right.
You know, when he's in the upright, he's there. He's competing. He's
right.
Standing up for himself. He's not letting anyone past him or this wall. But here, it needs to be let go of.
Right.
It's something that is over with death, with the death card there. But the only thing that's blocking you and preventing you from enjoying life again
is
you. The outcome is the Empress. Now, if that's you, Taurus, it's about creation, the birth. I see it as, you know, this may be somebody else around you, but I see it more as you, Taurus, as creating the life that you want. You know, the mother is Mother Earth. It is abundance, enjoying life. Very much an energy here of abundance. It's an earthly energy. It's also with the number 3 there, very much an energy of expansion, growth, moving on to create the kind of life that you want. Not with this person. That's the main thing. But the one thing that you'll come out of this with, and if you see it this way, Taurus, is that this person is giving you a chance to build up some resistance, because you seem to be the type of person that gets hurt very easily, although you may not want to admit it. So I think it's giving you the chance here to build that protective shield around yourself, so that the way you felt at the end of this relationship no longer hurts you. It's a spiritual shield. Can you read the card of Eva again for me?
Yeah, sure.
I think it's an important message about the character of this person. And it's the kind of person that you need to protect yourself from, yeah. Taurus.
So, duplicity, deception and caution. Out of the jungle steps a woman, half of her body covered with exotic plants and flowers. A snake wriggles around her neck. The woman presents herself like a sweet fruit to be picked. She offers excitement and novelty, but be careful. Her kiss could be as toxic as the bite of a snake. Like a deceitful friend or lover, her unreadable countenance masks her true intentions.
This person was wearing a mask, and it's the type of person you need to protect yourself from. You didn't know that this person was juggling other options here. You didn't know that this person, their true nature underneath. And that's the main thing here. I think if you can consider this a learning experience of you've come up against someone here who was a very toxic individual, and that if you can think of this as learning to build up a resistance to that, and also so that you can recognize this type of person again and not be hurt again by this type of person, I think then that's going to lead you to this place where you're very happy with where you are. And I want to get a clarifier on the mother. Well, that's the Empress card. please give me clarification here. Okay. We have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse and the Ten of Cups. Yeah, there's a blockage towards you moving on here towards your happily ever after, possibly with someone else, but it doesn't have to be. It can just be you having a happily ever after. But I do see the Ten of Cups more so with a partnership, a family, that kind of energy. But with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, it tells me that you're being blocked from achieving this. The potential is around you, but this is what needs to be walked away from. Give up the fight. Cut your losses. Be grateful that this person, well, I think showed their true colors. And that's the energy that I get. And look out for this type of person in the future, and keep that shield up. Protection against anyone who may come in looking quite enticing, but underneath be quite a toxic individual. So we'll leave it there for you, Taurus, and wish you all the best with this. If you'd like your own personal he said, she said reading, you can email me, gypsyinsights@gmail.com. The cost is $35 for a 20-minute reading with both Richard and I. And also, if you're interested in purchasing any of the tarot or oracle decks or any of the accessories, even my Ganesha here, you can visit my Amazon store, and there's a clickable link below in the descriptions box. And don't forget to check out the rest of my channel, and there you'll find the new mid-November readings up, and those are the ones that I do by myself. So if you like those, please go check it out. So wishing you all the best with this, Taurus.
Thank you, Taurus. Goodbye, good luck.